Hello there, welcome to Geminme the podcast season 2. It's truly an honor to have you listen to my show. This podcast is here to serve as an empowering source, as a community and healer. Remember, you have the power within you to achieve all you desire to be and have. We all have obstacles, doubts, traumas to heal from. The only way to change our life is by changing ourselves. This is why you are here. To discover your unlimited potential and become the person you were created to be. Thanks for tuning in. What is mental health? Mental health for me is the ability to function and have a peace of mind while keeping a balance, I would say. I feel like mental health is having a balance and synergy in your life with like your social life, your personal life, your career, your internal head and vibe, right? I feel like we use that word a lot. And I really want to promote that this month, right? I really want to promote that, not only obviously because we're in Mental Health Awareness Month, but because I feel like it's the core of everything. Like if our mental health is not right, we're not able to function, we're not able to prosper or really get anywhere. So if you're really struggling with like, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, I feel, sad, I feel stuck, or I feel frustrated, I feel mad, I don't feel good. I feel like you have to work on your mental health. And I really, talk about this a lot, right? Like if your mental health is not right, there's either, traumas that you have to heal, right? You have to work on yourself. Like what are those things that are triggering you, right? What are those things that are affecting you? Is it something that happened in the past, in your childhood, that you have to like talk to somebody about, right? And I promote this because therapy is very important, like if you have insurance, your insurance pretty much covers mental health services, and this should be obviously accessible to everybody, but unfortunately, is either you pay for it or your insurance pays for it. And if you do have insurance, take advantage, because it has truly changed my life. And I have, I'm a truly different person than what I was, let's say, I don't know, 3 years ago. Like a lot has happened in the last 3-5 years, in my life, my personal life, my inner world, right? The way that I see the world, the way that I value the world, the way that I want to live, right? Well, my mental health is like what used to trigger me and fulfill me, or like, really satisfy me, doesn't do that anymore, because your priorities change, obviously, right? But also like evolving and really changing your mindset. Like it has been such a beautiful journey, and I really want this for you guys. Like healing is so hard, but it's so rewarding. Like it is worth it. It's worth all like the pains and needles of it, because there's some stuff that maybe you have been suppressing for the last 10, 20, 30 years, 40 years, right? But once you do bring that to the surface, you start talking about it. If you feel a certain way about like your parents, your daughter, your spouse, whatever, your aunt, your uncle, whatever it is, right? Like really communication has helped me, right? Like communicating my feelings, communicating how I feel, like what bothers me, boundaries, right? I always promote boundaries and really advocating for yourself, because if you don't advocate for yourself, like who will, right? And that obviously goes for mental health, right? Like the only person that really matters, right, and really could take that step towards improving your life is you. And you have it all in your hands, right? You are the captain of, your life. And, just taking that step of mental health if you feel like you really need it. It could start with like, oh, I just wanted to like, talk to somebody, right? And little do you know that you have so much stuff that will come up in the conversation, right? Like, oh, somebody told me this, or my mom told me this, or my daughter told me this, and I felt triggered. Oh, was there, right? Like, where's that coming from? And then you start digging, and then you're like, oh shit, like that was like, years back. I felt like neglected. I felt used. I felt whatever, right? And it's just obviously like the tip of the iceberg. But I feel like that's how it unfolds when you start talking about it, and you're like, oh, like you're more aware of those things, right, that happen to you, and those feelings that you have within you. And once you start talking about it, that's it. Like you are unstoppable. You really are, right? You're no longer like ashamed of it. Everybody has their own battles, their own hurdles. Like, we're all healing, we're all trying to be better, right? Hopefully most of us are. Some of us are in this box and feel like we're perfect, but we're not. We are far from perfect. And obviously we need, professionals, we need our community, we need our faith, we need ourselves to be able to evolve into this better version of ourselves. So this is why I wanted to open up this, season and podcast with mental health, because it's so important to me. And it has been truly, the ability to unleash so many gifts and love and communities, because I have been able to like really manage my mental health and improve it, right? And that goes self-discipline, self-discovery, healing, self-development, and just like trying to be better each and every day. So I really wanted to open up and kind of close out this episode with saying that mind your mental health, because it truly impacts your life. Geminme is a community of healing and transformation. I encourage everyone to start their healing journey if they haven't yet. Therapy has transformed my life in so many ways, and I am truly grateful for my therapist and the ability to heal. Once you start healing, the sky is not the limit. Don't pay attention to what others might say or think. Therapy is about you, about making you a wholeheartedly human being. Do this for you. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it is through text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient to you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional cost. With BetterHelp, you can get the same professionalism and quality you expect in in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom-picked for you. More scheduling and flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/GeminmeEmpowers. That is BetterHelp, HELP.com/GeminmeEmpowers. I would also share the link on the show notes. Get healed, get right. Thank you. Remember to subscribe, share, and review our show. We love to learn your feedback and know how this information has impacted your life and how we can improve in the future.